Just what can you say about the effort that your guys gave tonight, especially defensively in that second half to help you guys pull away?
Yeah, I mean, that's obviously a tough team. You expect them to be involved in the West at the end. Credit goes to them in terms of the way they approach. They're hard to guard, and they did a lot of things that were challenging. But our guys, we had a lot of guys, kind of been the theme over the last month. A lot of guys step up at times you might not necessarily think. And especially, that's a great win for us, great 2 wins for us going into the break, and being without a key contributor in Andrew.
I know Harden had 42, but it seemed like Josh really did everything he could against him, the block shots, the steals. What did you think about the way that he held up against James?
Yeah, I mean, told him in the locker room he really needs to build off that in terms of growing up. He grew. We saw him grow up tonight in a lot of ways, I thought, in terms of game plan, following the game plan, just staying within the moment and not getting outside of himself. And you also talk about him, 16 points, hit a couple big threes. And then 1 turnover, too. That was impressive.
Was the plan to use Lou on Harden if Okogie got in foul trouble?
Yeah. The plan was to use Covington and then Wiggins and Okogie and then Lou Aldang on that. But you give Lou, you gotta give Lou a lot of credit. He was ready, and he gets in there and battles bigger guys. He gets in there and battles catch and shoot guys. He gets in there and battles the James Hardens. So he's a professional.
When you say follow the plan, was the plan basically to challenge but not directly to contest from the side?
Yeah.
To go through?
Yeah. We play him again, so I don't want to give the whole thoughts on things.
This was one of Jeff's better games in Minnesota. What did you see from him tonight?
Just aggression. He just controlled the game. Yeah, I mean, he was really good. So and we needed all of it tonight. He was really good getting downhill in pick and rolls, setting that screen high. Didn't settle, attacked the switch. We've been working a lot against the switch the last couple of days, worked on it in shoot around. I'm just really proud of our guys.
What was the mindset to go to Isaiah to start the fourth in the backcourt, and how big were those 6 minutes that he was able to give you in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, I mean, I think you guys see, anybody who we think can contribute, we're open to, and we saw something we liked in a possible Isaiah matchup, and Isaiah being able to spread the floor and just really push the pace. He's done a good job pushing the pace for us, and we knew that transition was something that we were looking to really force in the fourth quarter to score. So we went to him, and he did a nice job.
Do you think you're going to have a healthy team by the time you get back?
I don't want to make predictions. I'd really hope so. I'd say I'd lean more towards yes, but I'm not making predictions.
What does it do for an offense when you have guys like Dario and Lou in who are, both making smart cuts and looking for cutters, I guess, to find easy baskets? Yeah,
I mean, the thing about those guys is what you said, being intelligent and how they cut. It's and then you got a guy like Carl who's 40% three-point shooter. It's usually you're going to need a thrust to the basket offensively, but when you have intelligent cutters that kind of play in the slotted area, like Lou, like Dario, at times when he's lifted, you can use those guys as your thrust to the basket. Then it pulls the defense in on the weak side, opens the floor up for Carl a little bit. So we like that.
Ryan, it's been easy to point to injuries for the reason changes have happened with this team, but you're getting more healthy, and you did things tonight that had nothing to do with injuries. You played Isaiah, you ran a 2-3 zone. I mean, do you feel like you're putting your stamp on this team of this is the way that you coach?
Yeah, I mean, hey, these guys are playing well, and actually, maybe our defense was so poor one possession it looked like a zone. We didn't call a zone. Yeah, it looked like it because we didn't match up well. I know which one you're talking about, but we didn't run a zone on that one. But hey, we'll obviously take care of that after the break.
You are getting a little healthier here. The last couple games here. Is this more indicative of who this team is as you start to get some of these guys healthy? A performance like tonight.
You'd like to think so, and one of the things over the last month we've talked a lot about as a group is, when we hit some adversity or something, we lose a game, lose a tough game, something like that. It's only a lesson if you learn from it. Well, the same thing goes for a win. It's only something that you can build on if you continue to build. So we need to use this to propel ourselves, and we feel good.
You were 1 for 6 from three-point range in the first half, and they really didn't look like they were in rhythm. 9 for 14 in the second half. During the break, did you show some video or emphasize space?
Yeah, I was. Bottom line, I was pissed. We shot 6 threes. I wanted more threes, and I think that's we're still going to continue to work on that. But moving forward, we'd like to see more good threes, rhythm threes.
Right.